they must go bye-bye. Not all ads work, guys, and this is where a lot of people get caught and stuck, that they think that if it didn't work, it's something wrong with them. No, just a few changes that you have to make. My name is Kathy McReynolds, and I help small business owners and entrepreneurs get more customers who not only buy from you, they pay you, and they stay with you, and they refer others to you. So whether you're looking to create an online course, or you want to grow your product business or your business, or you have an offline business you want to bring it online, you have tuned into the right place. So grab a pen and paper. I'm going to go ahead and hit share, and I'm going to ask you to do the exact same thing for you. Let me know where you are tuning in from. And if you're catching this during the live or the replay, and do me a favor, go ahead and, share it out to a couple people. You want to grab a pen, paper, and highlighter. And I always say, whatever your favorite beverage is, I got my coffee right here. It says, dream until your dreams come true. You definitely want to make that happen. But today we're going to share with you, I'm running some ads. So like when I come on here and I do these videos, a lot of them I'll run ads too. And the reason why I'll run ads to them is just so that more people can see them. And where you want to do those videos at is on your business page, not your personal page. You can share. That's what I'm doing now. I just shared this to my personal page and another business page. So those are some of the tips that you can do. But what we're going to do today, I'm just going to show you. I got to go in. I set up some ads, some 3 days ago, some 5 days ago, and I'm just checking in with them. And I usually check in every 3 to 5 days, and I'll show you exactly what we do. If you want help with that, you can go to kathymcreynolds.com, set up a consultation, and then we'll hop on a call. And we'll, learn about your business, what you're looking to accomplish, and see if we're the right team that you want to work with. So let me go ahead and flip this over. As you come on, make sure you say hello so that we can say hello back to you. And I am going to jump over here to Ads Manager. So what you see on your screen right now is eCourseU, my Expert Course University company. And we are running some active ads. And I see a lot of people think you need a lot of money, but we call this the miser method. I learned this from Frank Kearns, and it's one of those ways that you can get a lot of customers in the beginning without spending a lot of money. The key thing up front is to figure out who your audience is and the purpose of it. So the purpose of a video view ad, let me just explain that. The purpose of a video view ad is to find out who's going to watch a % of your video so that you can retarget them. Video views are not conversion ads. They don't generally lead to you getting leads. They just get people's attention. So once you have their attention and they are paying attention to what you're doing, you're going to go back and retarget to them. And I'll show you how that works as throughout next week, because some of these need to run over the weekend before I shut some of them down. So I'll show you that. So you can see here, I am spending $1 per audience. Okay. So I'm spending $1 per audience. Now, as part of who I am, I work with entrepreneurs, I work with business owners, and I also believe that, God's got to come first, your family second, and business third. And because whenever, like if you look on my pages, you'll see every single morning I'm giving advice out, and I lead it with the scriptures. So part of our uniqueness is that we put God in the mix of our business to help people to be able to build their business. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is because when you look at the audiences that I'm looking at, I want to find people who follow Joel Osteen, TD Jakes, Kenneth Cole, Joyce Myers, I got Joel Osteen in there twice for a reason. And I want to see who in there is interested also in business. And I don't need to figure that out, because see, most people on your personal page or your business page, most of them aren't going to do business with you. Some do. I get customers off of there. But as an entrepreneur, part of you building a business, you have to reach out beyond your friends on Facebook or your friends on LinkedIn or Instagram. And so we let Facebook do the work for us. So if I look here, This is Joel Osteen. I'm spending $1 a day for this. And this particular video right here, we've had 39 through plays, 281 reach, 29 impressions. And all that means is like when you're scrolling through your phone, that's called an impression. You see an ad, it came in front of you, that's an impression. That's costing me 6 cents every time someone views that. And I've only spent $2.47 to make that happen. And so here's what I'm going to show you. You look right here where it says column performance. I'm going to click on there. I'm going to go down here to video engagement. And what I want to see is who's watching 100% of my videos, because when I do my I usually go from 50% up. Only a person who has an interest in what you're doing, a complete stranger, will watch half of what you have to say, and especially 100%. And then I'm going to retarget my actual ad, my conversion ad. I'm going to retarget that to them because they raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in what you're talking about because I sat there and I watched your entire video. And so then you have a more likelihood of getting that person to buy from you and to stay with you and to refer other people to you. And this is how you start to build a business. So if you want more information on this, guys, make sure you go to kathymcreynolds.com, or if you know you just want to build a course, ecourseU.com. All of those are listed down below or up in the description. Or if you just don't want to do any work, you want some passive income, we got another business called icefitstudio.com. So any of those can help you. Any of those can help you. But let me get back to this. So we're looking up here. We're going to go to Joel Osteen. We're spending, okay, so look at the cost here. So I'm going to go back. It's an active ad, 292 impressions. That just means 292 people have saw this so far. 201 of the 92 have watched it for 2 seconds, and it cost me 1 cent. 3 seconds, 174 cost me a penny. But no big deal. And that's what you're looking for. Now, here's where the real everything gets good. 10 seconds, 58. Now, I want you to think of your TV commercials. Most commercials are like 30 seconds. So to get someone to watch 10, 20, 30 seconds of your video, that's where things begin to change. And you just don't want to have one video. So that's why I come on here like you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I like to come on and do a live. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be you, because people need to go know who you are. And when you have that on there and they're watching you and they learn your techniques and who you are, then they'll decide whether they're going to buy from you or do business with you. So just be yourself. A lot of people, they want to, record it, fix it up. No, it's just a waste of time, because you got to know the purpose of a video. The purpose of a video is to be used for retargeting. So when we look here, 58 people watched 10 seconds of it, and it costs 40 cents. I like to keep my video view costs between 10 cents and under. That's it, 10 cents and under. And there's been some videos that have gotten to 1 cent for a lot of views. So when we go over here, we had 39 videos through plays. That's 15 seconds, cost 6 cents to make that happen. So let's get over here and see what these look like. So for this particular one, and I'm going to just stay over here for the rest of them. So when I look here, I spent $2.47 over the last 4 days. I got 16 people to watch at least 25% of the video from Joel Osteen, 50%, 14, 75%, 12, 95%, 10, and 100% at 9. So that's out of 261. So that means 9 people literally sat there and watched the entire video. And so then what I'll look at, so if you go down here to TD Jakes, I spent $3.32, 34 over, I'm going to go right over to the 100%, 25 of them watched it. When I go down here to Joyce Myers, to Kenneth Colin, 10 of them watched it, 16 for Joyce Myers. And then I started this one a little longer, about a week now. So after a week, and the difference is, even though both of them said small business, I took out the small business. So I'm not sharing today on how you target the audience and get the right audience. That's part of the stuff that we share with you in training on how to do, but it's important to know. So I spent $17 to get 53 people that watched 100% of my video. So why is that now important? Because I'm going to go back and I'm going to set up a retargeting campaign that will go directly to these 113 people. And this is just a new campaign that's been 3 days old. So if I was shutting something down, and let's just say I let everything run over the weekend and throughout the weekdays, because on the weekend, you have a different audience than you do the weekday. So I let all of my videos run an entire 7-day window before I shut anything down. If today was 7 days, and it's not, if today was 7 days, I would come here, I would keep this audience right here, Joel Osteen, a small business with 53 people. And then I would look at the next one that I would keep would be TD Jakes. And then I would probably just cut the rest of them off. And I would just keep these two right here. And then you just do the math. I mean, if the math makes sense, you do it. If it don't, you cut it out. And what happens is we have about 25 of these audiences that we put together, between 25 to 50. So if you're spending you can get 50. And if you're spending $1 a day, that's $50 every single day that you're just putting that out there on each audience to see which audience you want to market to. See, success becomes predictable. You don't have to, figure it out the way we show you. Once we know who is that you want to help, then we go to Facebook and then they expand that out for us. That's part of what we show you on how to do. So total for this campaign, and I think on Tuesday, it'll be a week. I've only spent $30. You don't have to spend a lot to get your target audience, to find out who's interested. And you may notice that when you start paying attention to an ad or a video, you start seeing it everywhere. That's called retargeting. That's where the money is at. That's when you start to grow your business, and you just start to tease it right here to figure out what's working, what don't work. You just cut it out. It's kind of like, I tell the kids, when you taste this food, if you don't like it, spit it out. Same thing with doing ads. If it ain't working, turn it off. Leave it on for 7 days. If it's not appealing, turn it off, put a new one up. And that's all you do. So I take all of these videos that I do. I put on between like 2 to 4 videos every single week. I take it and I run ads to them. I'll do a good 30 to 60 days of them to get a good mix in there, because some things may appeal. And I'm going to run each of these videos that I'm doing to each of these audiences until my goal is to have at least 25 audiences that like my stuff, like what I'm doing, and that will buy from me. So guys, that's how that works. And what we do when you're in class and we're helping you with that, we walk you through the steps of exactly how to make that happen. And it's just fun. Like, you keep records of all of this and everything that's happening for you and how it's going, and then your life changes. And you now have a business. And this is just one way of marketing your business. The biggest mistake people make is they focus on one thing. But in the beginning, you do focus on one thing until you get good at it. And then we branch it out to about 10 or 15 different things that you do. So be on the lookout. We got a lot of great stuff that's happening. But go to KathyMcReynolds.com, and that's Kathy with a C. You'll see it scrolling across the bottom, and schedule a consultation. When you schedule that consultation, we'll get a chance to find out about your business, what you have going on, and how we can help you. All right, guys, have a great day. Do me a favor, go ahead and share, and leave in the comments. Let me know what you got out of this, what you like best, what you're looking for. And don't forget to hit that follow button. And see first, follow us here on Facebook and also on YouTube. Appreciate you guys.